Hi you and welcome to the channel. So I'm Everlast, and in today's video we're going to be playing Tank Diana, or this Bruiser Diana style, which is starting to come back. It became meta in season 10 with the Sunfire build, but now it's back with the Landers and Riftmaker. I'm going to teach you about the build, the runes, how I play. I'm going to commentate and explain my thought process so you can learn to do the same. So I went 20, 0, and 3 this game, so hopefully I can teach you guys so you can have similar games. That would be awesome. Let's just dive right in here. Alright guys, here we are with the Bruiser Diana. So we're going to be starting Raptors. We're going to be pathing bot because we got Draven, Pike. So what you can also do is start Reb off. If you do start Reb off, you want to hit this little blast one over here so you can get an extra order for your passive. You could do the same here technically, but here you will be using the... You will be starting Q and you go W second because you don't really need your E, and then it allows you to save up some HP. As long as you are good at distributing your passive, you're going to be fine anyway. So this build is really interesting. So Bruiser Diana and Tank Diana actually became meta back in season 10, and I was one of the first to start exploring it actually. It was incredibly fun and it's starting to come back, and the reason for it is because of the tank meta and the long extended fights is actually really good, and those items are incredible as well. So I actually play both styles of Diana, but this game was a perfect game to display kind of what this build really does because of the enemy team. They got a lot of magic resist, a lot of magic damage, which makes it easy to build resistance for one type of damage, and therefore tanks are really good in those kind of games. And also enemy team is quite tanky, and I think there's going to be long fights. My team has like no front line, so I'm going to be able to be that front line. I'm going to skip the blues so that my Grump will spawn right after my wolves on the second clear, by the way. I'm also starting Raptors, and you're going to see why soon on the next clear. So with Diana, usually you play a little bit quiet. I don't know what's going on here, but they're sending 3 top. I guess somebody wanted to do the lane swap and some didn't. I have no clue. Anyways, I'm gonna do my clear. And we're gonna just do Scuttle Crab. We do clear much faster than Rummers, so that is a huge advantage, naturally. And the thing is, when we start Raptors, those are gonna spawn at like 355, so I can go there immediately. If Rambus hasn't done his top scuttle, I can maybe look for it. He got 3 on the top side though, so I don't know if they're gonna move. But as you can see, my Raptors spawning soon. So I can just do this. I'm gonna put a ward here for the Rambus. I'm clearing so much faster than him, so I'm able to just pick up both scuttles before he's done. And I can go into my Raptors now. And then we can do our Krogs. Alright, so beautiful start. This is usually how the Diana game starts. Not always you're going to be able to get the double scuttle, but you're usually going to be able to do this clear, then reset with a lot of gold and a lot of experience. Now I'm going to be level 5, which is incredible. I can probably look top here as well. I don't have my rub buff. It's not going to be that easy to stick on him, but I can try. With the Conquer, we might be able to run him down. I'm just going to start with auto attack, make sure I hit Q. And then follow up with the E when we know we don't need it to save it. Beautiful. And then we will just be starting building Leandris. Leandris is a really, really strong item, especially in this tankier meta as talked about. I'm going to pick up the boots here. Actually, you want to buy the AP items first because you want to be clearing as fast as possible. It's really important in the early game. And also, buying damage is better early because you want damage on your ganks. Like there, for example, you want to have as much damage as possible, so it's easier to get those early kills, get the gank going. It's not that amount, like, you're not being a frontline in the early games. You just want damage, so you can clear fast, and so you can get ganks. That will help you get more resources, and then eventually those tanky items are going to be really nice in those extended fights. So Looks like the game was starting to normalize a little bit. That's nice. Yeah, they get the gank off mid. That's how it kind of is. They're going to get more ganks usually than on your Diana, but as long as you clear fast, you path correctly, you can get so much resources in the mid game, you're going to be able to completely take over. So I'm just going to queue over here and start doing these grubs actually, and then we can get level 6. And even if Ramos does contest us here, I'm fine because we get level 6 now. I'm really strong. And with the Conqueror, we're going to really winning those tanky matchups. So this is a big reason why that tank build is so good in this one. So I'm going to be hitting this one down. Trying to distribute so that your passive is always up. So you have that attack speed because most of your clear comes from your passive. That's why many used to go Nasher. I think Nasher is a pretty bad item at the moment. We can smite that one. I'm just going to save my E for the next Q. So I don't think I have to ult here. I can just do this. E him again. Nice. This is not up, but I'm going to do something funny here. I'm going to go straight between these towers. I'm not. There's a Orianna there. So we're not going to go between towers. If the Orianna wasn't there, I would actually sneak between the towers and try to get these camps. Raptors is actually down. I thought they were up. Regardless, we can pick up our camps here. So I usually prioritize grubs with Diana. Because she takes them so easily with the AoE, especially if you can like pull them out and take them. You can hit everyone with all your spells and your passives. But here, just gonna farm up. Try to get that Landers quickly. And we're gonna be very, very strong in this game, I feel like. Make sure you use your E's to get over the Swalt. That really clears up, speeds up the clear speed. Looks like we can gank him here. I would normally just reset here, but if you can get a free kill, I mean. I'm just gonna save my ultimate. I don't think I need to use it. Not yet, anyhow. Not now. Save my 1E just in case, if I were to need it. Doesn't seem like it. So you want to save that for flashes, or to dodge spells, or to completely finish them off. So here, we got our Leandris. And second item, we're going to be doing Riftmaker. Those synergize so well together because the Leandris start stacking up your damage. Because this, when you've been in combat for this and this long, it boosts you. And it gives you more damage, and then eventually the spell lamp, which is going to be very nice. So, and Leandris keeps you in combat with the burn. So these items combined, you have to play a little bit slower than with like standardized Diana. So you start off with the Q poke, and if you can get that going, it's going to ramp up both your Leandris and Riftmaker damage. That's really going to make a huge difference. So you don't want to play too fast on this. You want to be a frontline, but you don't want to just like dive in there and go super deep, super quickly, because you're not going to be able to ramp up the damages that you have. So you want to play slow, play around the cooldown. So I'm going to smite this. And with the Conqueror as well, you want to stack that up. I'm going to save up for my next Q here. You should be dead. And I can follow up with E. That's why you save your second E. You want to use it too quickly, unless you know you can come actually kill it. You want to save it for mobility spells, flashes, or dashes of some sort, or some CC to kind of dodge it, get on the other side, because when you E, you end up behind them. So many times you can't dodge them. For example, against the Kane red game, for example. You can E through him and then dodge his W sometimes. These are just like nice tricks that really makes a difference. So his Raptors are going to spawn. I'm going to take away those. Always, when you get this sort of a lead on Diana, you can outpace them, and that lead is just going to snowball so quickly. And it's really going to be impossible for him to play pretty much. And I almost got the E here. I'm just going to flash on him. There. You don't want to use that second E too early. Like there again, it comes in so handy to save it. To follow up the flash, or after DC, it's Really, really crucial. Here, we can just heal on this and go into grubs. And as you can see, now we're sitting on like 10 CS per minute, 7 KP. And this is how your lead just continues to extend, especially against these tank junglers. It's really incredible. Because they clear slow, you clear fast, and you beat them so hard in 1v1, they actually can't touch you. And when you tank like this, even if they do collapse, many times you will be able to survive and just like get those camps. It's really, really insane. Yeah, I think they're dead. I don't think they even need me. He did get his camps though. So I'm just gonna hit a reset. They're dead. Next objective is 3 minutes. We got quite a lot of time. I'm gonna go Source. Here you got a lot of... Actually, I'm gonna go Mercs. I'll take it back. And then you go Haunting Eyes second. These are the Madness stacking up together with the Torment. And no, the Suffering, I mean, which stacks up the damage. Goes from 2 to 6% extra damage. And then Riftmaker works in a similar way. It goes from 2 to 8. And then it gives you 10% Omnivamp. So you want to proc it early with that Q, play it a little bit slow, and then when the damage really ramps up, then you can start going deep and do so much damage. It's really, really insane. You can go Green Smite on this build, in my opinion, since you are frontline. But I really do prefer Ghostwalker, because on Diana you're clearing so fast, so if you can move around after those when you kill the camps, getting that move speed, you're gonna be clearing so incredibly fast and moving around like this. I don't have it quite yet. I need one more camp. I think we can clean this up, and I can just 1v2 them here. I'm so tanky. Like, they don't do any damage to me. Gotta use that second E. And yeah, this is it. We haven't even come to like when she comes really disgusting. Like 2 or 3 items completed. Yeah, when you fall behind, it's just like no way back against it. And it feels like, unless she makes a huge mistakes and dies. As long as you take camps, you don't go for like any big risks. It's really hard to throw your lead, because you're just going to be clearing faster and faster and faster and extend that lead without even like making any huge active plays. You can just kind of react to the map, just clear, get your camps, react to the map, and make sure you're on time for the objectives, and it's going to be an easy win for you. No complicated, no pressure to constantly go for ganks. You can invade when you see them go for a gank, or you know the camps are up. You can take them so quickly, which is great. Now I'm gonna try to get that Riftmaker. Like you, for example, I don't have anything to do, so I might as well just like look if it cancels up, and then I can just take them. If they weren't up, okay, I would just hit reset. I'm coming. Maybe. Never mind. I'm just gonna take this wave. There's no one here, so I might as well take this wave and then... I can just take the tower. Yeah, I don't know why she's staying. This is not gonna work out for you. We just take no damage. There's Rub-Off. Where's Rambus? I'm just gonna take the Rub-Off. I think Rub-Off is worth more than him soon. Oh, can I get the E? Oh, it's so close. Oh yeah, I can get her still. I should not have walked out to the tower when the knockup was coming. I should have let the knockup happen and then knocked out, but it's fine. I can take the Skrugs, and then we can take the Drake after. You just completely choke him out. Like, he can't take any moves camps. If he go for the gank, instantly I would just take his whole jungle. It's really quite unfair. Now I'm sitting on 3k gold. Let's get Drake. Enemy team was kind of trolling this game, like, from the beginning with the lanes and stuff, but regardless, the game wouldn't look that different. Like the lanes were worse, but a lot of the like jungle matchup, that dynamics is the same. Maybe you would have gotten a few more ganks off, and your lanes would have been a little bit more pressured. But the game plan is still the same. You clear, and make sure you stay up in CS when he ganks. You take those objectives. You invade his jungle, farm of XP, you take the objectives, you do them so quickly, especially the grubs. Like now, even I'm sitting on this much gold, like I'm clearing so fast. This is the beauty about going Bruiser Diana, that she clears so quickly, because most tanks doesn't clear like this. But Diana, because of Leandry's and that burn. So I'm actually going to pick up Dogs here because it's so strong. Yeah, because of Leandry's, you do a counter really quickly, and Diana just naturally clears amazing. Therefore, you can go tank and still have 11 CS per minute, which I do right now, which is crazy. It's really broken. Usually tanks fall behind in XP. That is like the downside, and then they're good in team fights. But Diana, that's just like not the case. She just breaks the rules completely. So yeah, here I'm just gonna take his camps and then going to the objective. You want to get as much as possible. Like the objective is not going anywhere, so unless there's a risk they can take it in that downtime, I'm just gonna make sure I get everything. Then we can maybe go for the gank, and then we take the objective at last. Get this one. Pop G Garen. That's a name. I'm just gonna go on that. Nice. Huge. TFT monster. Oh, I wasn't able to follow up. Do a flash? I don't think that's worth. I think I would just start with E, because your E has longer range than your Q. Which is actually not bad, but we're so tanky. I think we're fine, actually. Somehow. We shouldn't be, but we are. Nice. Just play around the cooldowns quite properly, and it's gonna be really good. And the beauty about that, what I love to do is just like get towers. Make sure you use passive. Passive is attack speed, so just like you, the turret. It looks really tall, but you take it so quickly. I'm just gonna take it in his face. I think I win this. Like, yeah. An awesome thing too, which separates Diana from other tanks, is the fact that you can go Magi's as a tank. And it's really unfair. Here, I'm gonna go Magic Resist. We can just like, I could just build damage because I'm so fed. But I want to really try to get the Kinnick Rootgun. Go to tank because they're full magic damage except for Yorick, so I want to get this. Here, when you're this fed, you don't want to waste too much time and playing too slow with the camps. Like up until this point, you want to farm camps, but now I have such a lead. I can just like go on them, kill them, and take the towers. So you don't want to let the game go too late, even though you clear faster than the enemy team. Use the E on the plant there. You can do the same on minions. Many times you can just Q and E the minion, get closer, and then you wait for the next Q on when you're ganking or chasing them like this. This feels a little bit unfair at this point. Nice. Save the E for the flash. It's happened so many times this game. Alright, so yeah, I think we're just gonna clear and end the game here. Probably. Backing up that Magi's. So yeah, I love getting that Dark Seal a little bit early. Many times, as I said, when you're starting Raptors, for example, and not your camp, start Raptors, you go Krugs, your red buff, do the normal full clear, Guttle Crab into your Raptors again, and then your Krugs before you reset. You're gonna hit almost level 5 or level 5, and then you can get on the first back, you will get Faded Ashes and a Dark Seal, and you can pick up that Dark Seal very early, which is nice. And you can start stacking up, and you also get this item to help you clear fast, which is amazing. Yeah. How much did I need? I don't want to see what this looks like. I think I'm going to be completely unkillable no matter what. And I do so much damage because of the Magi's. And now, as you can see, since I've been in combat, that percentage is stacked up. The Landry's and Rift Maker. Let's put them out of their misery. Let's end the game. I like take no damage, so I can just ignore them. I mean, I'm level 17, 240 CS. Ramos has 90. I think we can just go. Like, what are they supposed to do? Oh! Trap me, I guess. The new towers are broken, though, this season. They do so much damage. And we don't have any armor. This is why armor is better than MR, usually. Because it helps you with damage against camps, Baron, and towers. Not just champions. So secondary runes, I go conditioning and overall because of the scaling and because the item synergizes so well with the HP and the resistances. Because you're buying most HP items in the beginning, don't have that much resistances. I think I might be dead here actually if I don't get another W. I think I'm fine. Look at the healing. Conquer the items, W's. Is so tacky. This feels unfair. Oh well. So I don't want to do this every game. In some matchups, I just want to go full glass cannon. And in this type of games, Tank Diana really is awesome, and you should definitely try it out. Let me know if you want to see some other champions, some other off-meta builds. I'm happy to do them. Like, subscribe if you did like the video, and I'll see you in the next one, yeah?
I was born fighting.